This is David Ciccarella at the New England Comic-Con for the BTV News, and I have a special privilege to talk to John Schneider from both Dukes of Hazzard and Smallville. Now, how are you enjoying Massachusetts, being in New England today?
Oh, it's terrific. I'm actually I'm from Mount Kisco, New York, originally, so this is where I used to come on vacation. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Used to go to Cape Cod. Used to come to Boston all the time.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
when
great.
I was a kid. So I like it. I like being back.
Now, a few weeks ago, you were back on Smallville.
Yes.
Now, I want to actually flash back 5 years to when you died.
All right.
As an actor, how does one prepare for his death scene? Are you like a method actor, or are you just like? Because that was a very amazing scene.
You know, it was really good. The only thing I asked anybody about, there was a gentleman on the set who had had a heart attack, and I asked him what that felt like when that first little palpitation hit you, and he showed me, and that's why when I have that right after I throw Lionel over the table, that is so real. But as far as what happened outside, it was just a matter of wanting to leave my family well, to connect with them, eyes and hands on them, you know, hugs there, and make sure that they knew I loved them, because I didn't have a last word in me. So it just kind of came out. All the stuff that has happened in Smallville. You look at these pictures and you can see a relationship between father and son that I really don't think exists in any other show on television.
No, it doesn't. So let me see. What quality do you think Jonathan Kent possessed that none of the other characters, especially when you were on those characters, that they didn't possess? The one quality that Jonathan Kent possessed.
I want to say it's kind of honesty. It's not tough love. It's not just honesty. It's perhaps a desire to teach, an understanding that my child, in this case Clark, will be around long after I'll be around, and to give him the best opportunity to be the best that he can be. So in that regard, to teach. Not that Jonathan Kent is a scholar by any means, but Jonathan Kent seems to understand mortality better than most anybody else.
Now speaking of your death scene, I felt that the scene deserved like a reward. How come science fiction and Smallville never seem to get the accolades they deserve? Because you had some, including yourself, there was some awesome, amazing actors on that show, and I just feel like they get overlooked.
Well, in order to win an award, to win an Emmy, there has to be a campaign. Campaign has to be run. In order to run a campaign, quite a bit of money has to be spent, just like in running for any office. So the network has to be willing to put the money behind the campaign when really the end game doesn't mean anything to them. So it's tough, and I think it's quite a bit of money. I mean, ads in the Hollywood Reporter can run $5,000 a day. That's
some small stuff not many people know about.
Right, yeah. So and then you have to send out DVDs like this scene. You'd said it earlier. That scene. Maybe they'll do a campaign, but why would you do an Emmy campaign for a series that is in its final season?
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that there's politics behind it, but there is considerable expense behind it. And I think that's why shows that aren't on major networks don't get the money spent toward their Emmy goals.
Okay, I want to just concentrate on two more things.
Okay.
Number one, you are a director, actor, singer, songwriter. What do you enjoy doing the most? If they said you can only do one, directing.
Directing.
Why is that?
Because people have to do what you say. That's one of the reasons. But the other reason is you have something to do with every facet of every frame of film that you shoot as a director, and then how they're cut together.
Okay.
So the director's involved in the editing process, the casting process, the set decorating process, the wardrobe, everything. And if you consider yourself a filmmaker, which I've always considered myself a filmmaker, that just happened to make a good living acting, directing is where it's at.
And finally, do you have anything to like any new projects that you want to plug?
Sure. There's a new movie coming out in February called Doonby, Doonby. There's a new web-based series called 10,000 Days, probably coming out around the same time, maybe a little before that, January perhaps. I'm back on I am on Desperate Housewives, and I'm back on Hot in Cleveland, so I'm kind of everywhere.
How was Hot in Cleveland? Is that?
It was good. I was on the pilot. That was the reason why Valerie wanted to move to Cleveland in the first place. So,
how's Betty White?
She's a doll.
Great.
What a great thing to be her age and have this incredible career.
Cool.
It's great. She's a doll. She deserves it.
Okay, I just have to say this one last thing. I know there's Green Arrow on Smallville, and it just came to me. It came. Oh yeah, Justin Hartley.
Yeah.
It just came to me the other day. If they ever do a Green Arrow TV show, you should be older Green Arrow.
I could see that between he and I. Yeah, I could see that easily.
You just have to grow a goatee. I just had to add that because.
Not hard. I can grow one of those. Wait.
Because I hear your voice and it's like, any other voice acting roles? Because you even did. I know this is like very obscure, but you were the voice of Rick O'Connell in The Mummy.
Wow. Yes, I was. I enjoyed that a lot.
You did.
There's a show on now called Hero Factory. That's Lego Hero Factory, and I'm the voice of Stormer.
Oh wow!
On that now, so that's fun.
That's terrific.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, John, this is such a great listener. No, you're a delight.
I asked him to ask intelligent questions, and that's exactly what he did. Thank you.
And I can't wait. And I guarantee, and this is not out yet, but I guarantee he'll be in Smallville again.
Oh yeah.
And might be in the last scene.
I would think so.
I'm not making any promises, but
I'm not either.
Thanks again, John.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay.
That was good.
You really?
Yeah.